Hello, gamers. Sorry this weekly has been late to arrive. The reason is because... The reason is because my child got ill, so she wasn't in daycare for a couple days. Aww. But now she feels better. Applause sign in the audience. Woo! So I'm back doing important stuff, like playing Super Auto Pets. Ha 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 ha. And they say YouTube doesn't encompass the whole range of human emotions. Okay, this weekly, Tomo, don't touch the chords, please. That's another emotion. It's frustration. This weekly is a very interesting, I would say, well-designed weekly. There's multiple different kind of archetypes that can succeed. You can get strawberries and strawberry-based scalers, or you can run some, if I dare say so myself, some very unique toy-focused builds with animals like the chameleon and the ferret and the gecko even. The gecko's pretty good. I think a strawberry, you just keep it around as a just-in-case me. With 6 gold left, I guess I would do something along the lines of like a this, for example. No, something along the lines of a that. So this weekly may find you having asked questions like, what does this animal do? What does that animal do? As David Byrne said, you may look at your car and say, how do I work this? And you may say, my God, what have I done? As David Byrne says, Rajit takes the package to the free trade zone. That's a little bit of a deep cut for I mean, if you only listen to the singles, you might be asking yourself, what the heck is he talking about? But if you listen to the albums, you will know. Okay, I'm gonna say, cut me, add a cassowary which scales with strawberries. And the gecko's not going to be particularly impressive right now, but that's okay. Feels good to be back, man. Feels good to be back. I played a lot of this weekly on Monday on stream and got bodied, quite frankly. But I think I experienced like brain death at some point on Monday's stream and just couldn't piece together how to make this weekly work. I played a little bit on my phone. And after playing some on my phone, I was like, holy cow, I got it all figured out. I don't have it all figured out, but I at least know some paths to victory. What's our path right now? This gecko, even at level 2, listen, we're going to lose this round. But even at level 2, this gecko, as long as we get a toy, a toya, can carry us for a bit. And then maybe the cassowary can pick up the slack later, but we do need a toy in order for that to come to pass. So maybe level me up. Those are not toy-based units, you piece of junk. How about a turtle to give our best unit a melon armor at runtime, and then a toy? How nice of you. And I always go tennis ball, quite frankly. I just feel like tennis ball... It just does 1 damage, but just to possibly break some equipment later... I mean, listen, a balloon giving 1 unit a 1/1 is also not a reasonable buff when it comes to scaling. So it's not like the opportunity cost is high to at least possibly set up some favorable trades. If they're tier 1 foods, you don't expect them to be great. So check this out. Pangolin, kill it. You're fainting. I have a toy that's 5 HP. 4 gold for 5 HP. Seems okay. Why don't you pop out? I'm thinking I might purchase a salad. Might purchase a salad. Let's get a salad going here. That's definitely the 2 worst units that could have gotten it, but the stats still count for at least 1 round. I think it's a good weekly. I know, like, I'm probably in danger of being considered, like, the softest Super Auto Pets critic of all time. I basically say I enjoy every weekly that I'm not pure garbage at. So that's been like 3 or 4 weeklies total so far. But sincerely, I think this one's really well designed because it uses like some archetype. I've never really tried to run like a toy build, and the chameleon makes it possible. But I will say for now, I think we're going to want a turtle. We definitely want a toy. There's no toy available there. There is a toy available here. That's probably of the utmost importance. And the turkey is here. Basically, I would say the turkey is here just to set up the pivot. Maybe we end up going... sorry. Maybe I told you my daughter was sick. I'm fighting off the illness because I'm Peloton pilled. But guy who doesn't understand germ theory. Regardless, what was I saying? I don't know, something nonsensical. You can make a summon build work. There is like flies this week. You can run a bear, for example, and the bear is not part of summons, but it does trigger after a certain number of attacks. So you get the idea. Forget this turtle. Forget this lad as well. As far as I'm concerned, Gariel has one of the best foods this week, or better, one of the best toys, which is start of battle, deals 6 damage to lowest health enemy, and then we just try to get that to repeat as much as possible. I'm not interested. I'm really interested in you leveling up so you maintain some degree of usefulness. But watch this. Forget the turkey. Run the chameleon. Now let me think about this for a second. We can run you first. You second. Chameleon first. Okay. So how does this work? The chameleon, in case you're not familiar, when it faints, activates the toy again. So we'll do 6 damage to the lowest health enemy when we start the battle, then 6 damage when our chameleon dies. Now, that doesn't seem like that much, but it's still pretty early in the game, so it could make a big difference, honestly. On top of that, level 2 chameleon repeats it as if it's a level 2. Then you put a 1-up on the chameleon. It dies. It does 2 level 2s. You put a tiger behind the chameleon. Now it does 3 level 2s. You put a puma on the squad. Now it's like 7 level 2s. We may see it come to pass. I shouldn't say we will, but you may see it come to pass. I'm just being real with you. I think the cassowary's kind of like, he's had his chance a little bit, but I'm going to give him a melon just while we're here. And I think a blobfish at the very least is yet another way for us to get chocolate. I'll put you out here as a refresh. We don't get a benefit from the toy breaking, so just refreshing it is maybe not the worst thing in the world. And then why don't you just... It doesn't really matter. If anything, you should probably help you. Okay. So when a chameleon levels up, the devil gets a chill down his spine, because it really emboldens a variety of different unique archetypes. Like, we've already killed 2 units. It's their 2 worst units, but still, I'm sure they would have rather kept them around. And look, we made it. There's 6. You level. That's beautiful. Because now, deals 6 damage to the lowest health enemy, triggers 2 times, and then you trigger it a 3rd time. And you see where we're going. Now, the mongoose has some great toys. They can give 1 unit death touch, like a peanut. They can give 1 unit a coconut. They can give everybody on the squad 2/2. However, when you start factoring in the chameleon, it's very easy to get your whole squad coconutted, but we don't really have the stats for that to be amazing. It's very easy to get your whole squad death touch, but we don't really have the spawns to make that amazing. And I don't think we're quite at the level where the 2/2 buff is worth more than the free snipes here. But there may come a time where that happens. For now, I'm just gonna keep you moving here. We don't have to. Like, it's inefficient use of the toys available, but at the same time, like, I mean, we got to spend our money on something, I guess. This is a large lad. That's going to be a problem for me. What we're really trying to do, and we may not succeed, is chameleon level up, chameleon 1-ups, and then just basically snipe the squad from the back up. So we're actually going to go for the chameleon level up here, I guess, instead. We're not super concerned with the fly. We'll go chameleon level. There's something to be said about a mongoose. If this breaks, we'll be happy that we got a mongoose. I shouldn't have put the chili pepper on you, because what we actually want... I'm okay going 4 squatted here. You may take that as a bit crazy, but I'm telling you. And the cassowary's just there out of inertia. I'd put a tiger out there instead if we need the space. Okay, we start with the snipes. We follow it up with the snipes. Nice potato. The potato kind of blew me out a little bit. We follow it up with more snipes. I don't know if we screwed up your order at all. Like, this isn't a fast food drive-thru, so that is my goal to screw up your order. Whereas at McDonald's, it tends to just be a unhappy accident, I guess. Let me go mongoose, and we're actually going to take television. When it breaks, it'll give our whole squad a stat buff. I know it seems crazy to take a stat buff over Well, can I tell you what we're actually going to do? Forget about the stat buff, brother. We're going back to the sniping for now. We want Tiger, please. Tiger? It seems crazy either way to go for a stat buff over, like, Death Touch. But we don't have the spawns for... Like, Death Touch will lead to a lot of draws, I think, is the problem. What we need is to find our win condition. We probably lose this because the team's so freaking statted, but that's just because their team was built better than mine, okay? Like, I know it looks bad. I'm telling you, in my heart of hearts, 10 wins can still happen. Friendly toy repeats its ability as if it's a level 1. We did want the Puma. We also want a Tiger, please. It's this. I guess, you know what we can do? Watch this. I'm about to go crazy mode. Repeats its ability as if it's a level 2, and then sell you, and then get you to repeat the level 2 ability of it twice. Now, this might be a little bit insane. You're like, the cassowary doesn't have a point? Yes, almost nothing on our squad now has a point, to be honest with you. And that's the point. The chameleon has a point. This elephant is kind of, it runs the, well, I was going to say it runs the risk of blowing me out, but I'm not sure if that's actually true, man. Look at this. It did 36 damage. I mean, it did 36 damage. Now, here's the thing. We got to get another Gariel to make that happen. And that's a tier 4, so we're not that interested in... We need to keep you alive. We're not that interested in going like cassowary to get a guaranteed tier 6. That's not part of the win condition now. If we don't get a Gariel, we'll be forced to run like this food. Or maybe Puppy gives lasagna or weakness on everybody. You give like sniper shots, which could break coconut armors, but I just don't see it. Now, I would even sell you possibly to get a level 1 Gariel at this point. So I'm rolling one more time. And then I have to... We need a toy. We need an effect here. And this is going to suck really bad. But at the very least, the flashlight effect will make for one very large tiger. But I think we probably lose because we didn't get the crocodile. And you son of a gun, you stole my 1-up. But we definitely can't win this one with these stats. I'm telling you, in my heart of hearts, I think if we got a Gariel, we go to 10 on that one. For real. Especially because it would be a level 3 at that point. That being said, that's part of what makes this weekly so fun is that, you know, you're kind of you're going through it sometimes. I think they did a very good job on this weekly. Okay, so we start with this squad right here. We're hoping for a draw and then scaling after. Give me an eager skater. I will thankfully accept my draw. I don't know if we deserve that one. I think they had almost the dream squad. Give me this. And we'll go back with tennis ball. Give me this. I'd rather get the level up. But like the thing is, I don't want... I need to buy a strawberry for somebody to justify the hummingbird. I guess you could just do this. And move you to the front. And then just run like basically a useless frog. I think we don't lose this one. We could possibly draw. I mean, I guess, now that I think about it, we could definitely lose as well. And we did. So, it just goes to show you, I don't know, I have my finger on the pulse of what's going on in Super Auto Pets. I'm just one man at the end of the day. Okay, this is a toy build. Tennis ball, pangolin, gives 5 HP to the unit behind on feint. I think I already have the ferret. Yeah, I already have the ferret badge from this weekly, which is kind of crazy. I'm not going to buy the frog. I'm not that... Maybe I could be interested, but I'm not that interested. Unfortunate. Let's throw a kiwi out there. I know I could have done it last time, but the calculus changed. Yesterday's price is not today's price, okay? Now, if you asked me to rate my own squad, which we established mere moments ago, my idea of how the squad is going is not based in reality, but still, if you asked me to rate my own squad, I would say I would put us light green right now. I'm not confident enough to say that we're deep green. Give me tennis ball. I'm not going to pill you yet because you still got a lot of value to bring. I would buy this. I would feed you once, and then we'll level up the Kiwi and get a tier 4 unit next time. I'm light green. I'm not as confident as deep green, but I'm certainly not in like the mid yellow in terms of lack of confidence. Having played a decent amount of this weekly off camera, this feels like a squad that I would be comfortable running on my phone. Okay. Now you already know I like some of this for sure. I would say you sell me. It's only turn 5. Do me a favor, give me a cassowary. Do me a favor, combine these hummingbirds. Do me a favor, take a Gariel and then take a better effect. Now breaking like straight into a melon early before turtles can even exist is probably good, but I just like foam sword, man. I don't know what you want me to say. I just like the foam sword. We still have a strawberry friend. Yeah, okay. I still think this team is great. I will probably try to pill the pangolin. Because it's at some point we're going to want to pivot off of a lot of these units. But that's one of the top pivot candidates because it gives us 5 permanent HP when we pivot off of it. We definitely still win these. I'm feeling fine, man. I'm feeling A-okay. We should take the pill first. Well, we have a toy. Throw in a quick salad. Nah. I mean, here's the thing. You do provide a food item if I buy you next turn, but you're not really my tempo. Of all these units, I think the Peacock has the best chance to meaningfully change our calculus of winning, losing, or drawing. So give it a chance. I don't expect there to be good units. The only reason we got a good unit earlier is because we got it on level up. Or as Malf would say, on ready up. Okay, so far, look at this. This is like a textbook definition of how to run the squad up to this point. Now, we know we need toys. You can also go, but let's start here. Why don't you go ahead and give me some garlic and possibly get this dude ready to level up? Or as Malf would say, to ready up. Now, it turns out we didn't need that, but that's what makes this game so devilish and so very interesting. We're going to take what I consider to be a better food, a better toy, I should say. And I'm not really interested in the ferret leveling up because I already got the badge, but out of inertia, why not? Why not? We smoked their unit that had some equipment. That seems great. I know you're looking at this squad, and you're probably saying, this guy's making a lot of mistakes. Ball don't lie. That's all I can say about that. I shouldn't have bought you because you're replacing my food. Okay. And by food, I mean toy. Turns out, maybe sometimes ball can lie. We'll level up the cassowary. I think we should also run a pelican, because it's not called a pelicant. And this would change our run from what it presently is, which is toy-focused, to being a little bit more of a... man, hard to feel about this one, because I have to imagine the foam sword probably makes a difference there, but it turns it into more of like a strawberry scaling build. So we could definitely like... well, you could sell you, and you're going to give us a buff on the ferret, and then we could sell either of you. I do think a puma just tends to be fun, but you need to be building towards toys for it to make sense. One thing you can do is you could like sell your lemur and then run like a mosasaurus, which buffs the two adjacent animals, sorry, whenever a toy breaks. Maybe puma's not the right way for this. If anything, we just want to save space for more scalers and then maybe like one space on the squad for toys. And it would be nice if our cassowary got like a melon armor, which we could get in toy form. Holy cow, you got me? I'm stunned, man. I thought we were killing it. Okay, now Shoebill is another scaler. It's exactly what we've asked for. I'm not an axolotl guy this week. And honestly, my chat kind of validated me. Give me tennis ball. You buff all strawberry friends 1-2. You buff them 2-1. I'm sorry to say, Mosasaurus gives 3-3. I would much rather sell, run Velociraptor for free coconut armor, and then put a strawberry on our cassowary so that it scales even faster as well. And then I'm not going to say that we're locked into a 10-piece, but I think that we're on a team that could get to 10. It probably loses to more clever teams, which is the way it should be. They deserve it. This is going to be like the saddest draw in gaming history because it looked like we were up by a huge amount, but those are the breaks. Check it out, check it out, check it out. We don't really want, I'm telling you, this is not a Puma build in my estimation. We want scalers. I'll toss you there. And, I mean, Velociraptor hitting level 2. All of our scalers hitting level 2, or just replacing a Pelican with a second shoe bill would also go pretty hard. So you shoot me, she frickin' shoot me, then I kill you, you're gonna shoot me again. See, I've run a similar build myself, so I understand the power of it. I think we do well to draw because, and this may not prove to be true, but it's how I feel right now. Brother, give me something half decent. Give me something I could use. Come on, man! Okay, you're gone. You're out here. You didn't need to hit level 2 because you only buff 1 unit anyway. We do well in draws because the toy team, as much as I love it, it's my preferred archetype this week. It has like an upper bound. If you, the more it doesn't win, like i.e. the more it draws or loses, but I'm predominantly talking about draws, the worse its odds of getting to 10 go pretty quickly because scaling teams keep getting better. Looking for strawberries, chocolates. Give me a Velociraptor. Don't make me regret this. Octopus is also great. I got nothing against octopus. Okay, don't slander me. This will work. And then we just want more strawberries. Thank you so much. It will work. It will work, I think. I think it will work. Huge. Enormous. Wait, that maybe I was talking about their guy. Their saber-tooth spit out kind of an enormous land there. That's fine. That's fine. Level up. Tiger's not the play. Bear could be the play. I think you could also just scale your Velociraptor. Let's talk about what we get on the roll. The roll don't impress me much, so let's send the bear out there. And how much are you getting per turn? 2-4? It's not insignificant, I think. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. It's a draw? It's so painful. Oh, man. Okay, take some attack to make up the difference between defense and attack. You're already getting maxed, so let's not sweat that. In fact, many of you are getting maxed. A bear leveling probably matters more. And if anything, to be honest with you, Lollipop on you probably goes a little crazy. Do we have level 3 cassowary win? We do indeed. Okay. It's turn 15. We're going long today. We're getting to 7 wins the long way. Long gone were the times that she skunked me. They're going to have a 50-50 dog, which is bad for business. Well, he's not 50-50, but he's stronger than I am. Important level. A 1-up could buy us an extra attack from the bear, or it could keep the bear from getting sniped, which is another, you know, that's probably more valuable, or at least more realistic. We're flipping you around because you get more defense than attack from the shoe bill. This is just, I'm saying there's a chance. I'm not saying we're guaranteed. I'm just saying there's a chance. Lots of 1-ups on this one. Lots of tigers that are going to shoot me. Also a 50-50 dog, essentially. My coconuts. Well, it's not going to be a 50-50 dog, but it is going to get some shooting done. Help. Help me. 38-38 dog. Oh my god, we won. Little surprised, but it's surprised in a good way. It would be nice if both of you hit level 3. Probably the bear is more important, but I'm going to be honest, in my head, it's pretty close to even. The reality might be a blowout, but in my head, it's pretty close to even. I guess the bear could use a strawberry too, but I don't know. We're in the end game now, Tony. It's these 50-50 dogs. Dude, everyone's running Niala this week. But we got our own bear. You got a bear. We got a bear. You got a bear, and I got a bear now, honey. Oh, we crushed this team. That's not even a contest. Okay. So you got to 8. Some attack, please. Listen, brother. We're in the end game now. You got to start pushing for the stats right now rather than something that could pan out in 4 turns. I don't think I've ever had this is my longest run of the weekly, I think. Big octopus, brother. You killed my shoe bill. It's the best unit for me to have die, but still pretty annoying. Their bear died, which is a huge get. Oh my god, we're gonna get to 9. Ooh, please, just one more. Me when Marc Messier hands me 1 Lay's potato chip. And honest, you know, I mean, I thought about buying, like, I guess I could give you garlic. If that ends up making the difference, this is like, it's proof of divine intervention. Okay, they got coconuts as well. They also have a turkey, which resists being sniped. Holy cow, it's a large lad. We did a little sniping ourselves. My bear? My bear lived again. We got to 10! How about that? That would be my second level 3 ferret badge, which is kind of crazy. I thought it was basically non-viable. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It's a fun weekly this week. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!